Hello, today I will be teaching and showing how to install another Linux OS to a program called VirtualBox, which you don't have to install the whole thing to your PC. You just have to install the OS into your VirtualBox. And first, we need to go to the VirtualBox website to get the program first. And now we type in here VirtualBox. And go to the first one, and this will be the VirtualBox website. And then you will need to go to download and download which OS you are using now. And for mine is Windows, and for that I already downloaded it and save it to my folder, which is located in here. And now we will be installing the VirtualBox. And you may take a few moments to install it. And next, create. It will take a few moments for it to finish install. And then during the period of install, now we will need to find the Linux OS which we are going to install. And for mine, I will be choosing Linux Puppy. And now Linux Puppy, we will need to get the ISO file for the Puppy Linux before we can start to installing it. And we can basically go to Google and search for the Linux because it's a open source software. It doesn't cost anything. And sorry about that. That is for the installation for the VirtualBox. Install, and these are the driver that we have to install for the VirtualBox itself. And now for the continue back to the Linux Puppy, this will be open source software and you can actually download it for free. And now until this web page, we need to find where we want to download, and we can click this link and then it will direct us to the different type of Puppy Linux software OS. And for me, I will be choosing Slacker Puppy. And you have to press this picture and then it will direct you to another link, and here it will show you the download page, and then you will have to click this one, and then it will direct you to another link where this normally we only need the ISO folder. And for mine, I will download this 4G version Slacker 5.6.0.iso, and I already stored it in here also. I'm sorry about that. And here Slack codes. And now we can start with the installation. And now we will need to start our VirtualBox first. It may take a few moments. Sorry about that. What happened? I think it may face some problems. Sorry about that, and I have to check it out first. It's not coming out. Okay, sorry about that. And this, after you're pressing the Oracle VM VirtualBox, something like this will come out. This is the VirtualBox manager. And now to continue with the OS installation, we will now have to create a new file for the Linux OS first. And for your name, we have to rename your own OS what you wanna put. And for me, I'm gonna put Puppy Linux. And after the name is input, the type and version will automatically detect from the name you put inside. And next. And for this one is the memory size that you are gonna use in the OS. And I'm gonna put 2 gig RAM inside because I scared it will lag if it's not enough memory. Next, and this one, create a virtual hard drive. Now this one have to create every time you install Linux OS through VirtualBox. Create create it next, dynamically allocated next, and then create. After creation, something like this will pop out, and now still we have to finish with the is not the step to start yet. We have to do some setting first. Before starting, we have to go to the setting and then go to the storage. Here, controller IDE, the ISO here is empty, and now we have to put in our own Linux ISO or any OS ISO inside. Put this, and then you can choose from, and for me I put in a file called puppy and select code. I'm going to use select code. Open and OK, and we are good to go, and we can press the start button. After pressing the start button, a window like this will pop out, because this window actually is putting the Linux or OS we choose, and we have to wait for it to complete because it's our first time installing the OS. And you can see here installing done. And it may take a few moments. And here is it. This is how the Linux OS look like. And this one we will have to set up for our Linux, and for mine I'm gonna put 800 to, I'm sorry, my mouse have some problem here, 800 to 600, because my screen is not that big to support the whole thing. And this will be the language your preference, your time, and we will change the time to Malaysia one, for example. Sorry about that. Maybe you have to click the OK button first. I have some problem with the mouse because I just can't move it, so it's never mind. We just use with the tab button. And okay, we will set to 800 and 600 like this one. This will like smaller for us to do stuff, so now we'll make it permanent. And like every OS will do, a welcome sign will be shown whenever we start a new OS. And we have to go to install and install application like the USB driver, SATA driver, everything like this one, USB installer, and thing like this will eventually come out, but we are not going to do that in this tutorial. Close. And different from Windows, actually I don't know how to use this OS. Like there are a lot of things. Interface is very different with Windows 1, and the menu, we can try to press menu, shut down. Like their function is almost the same, just the interface is very different. And we can go to browse. Like this one, Linux already have a built-in Firefox, and I think the default will be Firefox, and we are not gonna use that too. We just close it first. And calculation, I think this one like Microsoft Excel, but this one they are called calculate, some sort like that. And for Linux, you don't have to double click to open, you just have to press one time, and then the thing will come out. Different from Windows, because Windows you have to double click in order to open up a program. And basically, you see the mouse have some problem here. Okay, close it. And console, this one normally we put in the comment, I think. Yep, the comment, but I don't know what comment to put in, so I will basically just close it. And here is it. Steps to install Linux OS with VirtualBox, and how is it look like. And thank you very much.